With a well-organised DDS, the project team always know where to find the latest versions of documents and data, and the process of archiving at the end of the project is made simpler. Many researchers don't like the idea of archiving, but increasingly it's becoming a requirement stipulated by the funding agencies. So for now, we will accept that this is something we need to work towards. The issue of data ownership and data access is something that many researchers are concerned about, especially when we talk about a DDS. We will address this issue in this video. Ownership is usually defined by a contract between the funding agency and the researcher. Check your contract to ensure you know what this is. Also, it's a good idea to draw up an agreement that can be signed by all members of the project team. This ensures that everyone knows where they stand as far as data ownership is concerned. Wherever you store your DDS, the intellectual property rights, the IPR, of the contents remain the same. The owner does not change according to the location. The real issue is who has access. At the basic level, you can think of the hard drive on your own PC as a DDS. It's a place for storing all your data and documents, and as with anything in life, it can be well organised or a dump, or more likely something between these two extremes. If you work alone, then this is perhaps all you need, with of course a backup or two in case of disaster. Issues of access arise when your DDS is stored somewhere centrally, such as a shared network drive, in Dropbox, in Moodle, etc. In all these cases, you can control who has access and what level of access they have. For example, in the SSC, we have a file server where we store shared documents and archive materials, as well as individual staff backups. Each member of the team has read-write access to the shared documents, read-only access to the archive, and read-write access to their own personal backup space. We use a piece of software called Always Sync and set the drive location to synchronise with a network drive. We use the Windows scheduler to automate regular synchronisations. The network drive is itself backed up on a regular basis to an external eSATA drive that we store in our fireproof safe when not in use. Note that these examples show how we deal with everyday issues of backups and shared files. We're not promoting any particular commercial product or software and suggest you choose your own solution based on your own needs. Of course, in any shared environment, there is the person who actually manages the site. For the SSC file server, for example, a member of staff is given responsibility for managing the system, including setting the permissions. Ultimately, a shared DDS requires some degree of trust. If you have trust issues and prefer to keep everything to yourself, then that is your choice. But the concept of a DDS remains the same, whether it's on your own PC or somewhere shared. A well-organised DDS will save time and effort in the long term.